Hey YouTube, this is Primetime Pokemon. In this video, I'll be showing my top 5 favorite XY series sets. And now that Sun and Moon has started in the Pokemon TCG, I wanted to do several videos here on YouTube sort of celebrating the XY series of sets. So in total, there were 13 XY series sets, and these were printed between December 2013 and September 2016. Of those 13, I narrowed it down to my top 5 favorite sets, and really my perspective is mainly a collector's perspective. I don't battle so much in the TCG, so my favorites are more on favorite Pokemon and artwork of the different cards in the set. So just a refresher, the 13 XY series sets I'm talking about are XY, Flashfire, Furious Fists, Phantom Forces, Primal Clash, Roaring Skies, Ancient Origins, Breakthrough, Breakpoint, Generations, Fates Collide, Steam Siege, and Evolutions. So to kick off this top 5 list, my 5th favorite set is Generations. And there's a couple of reasons for this. Number one, it is a special expansion, meaning that there aren't booster boxes of this set out there. The only way to get Generations booster packs would be to buy some of the mythical Pokemon collection boxes. There's a series of red and blue collection boxes, and then there is an elite trainer box for Generations. Now, Generations celebrates the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. It is also the second set to include Radiant collection cards, the first being Legendary Treasures, and then it includes reprints of Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise from Flashfire and XY, respectively. That's why both Flashfire and XY didn't make this list. And then another reason I like Generations quite well is that it includes some EV evolutions as ultra rares, specifically Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. So here are the 3 Stage 2 starters from the Kanto region in Mega Evolution form. So there's Mega Venusaur. Again, these are reprints from the XY that Venusaur was. This one, Mega Charizard X, is from Flashfire. And then here's the Blastoise. And really, those 3 Pokemon are reprinted in Generations and Evolutions. And then, like I mentioned, several EV evolutions in this set. I'll show 3 from the regular set. Didn't mention Leafeon earlier. I do like the artwork from Generations quite well. Almost like a cartoonish looking artwork, yet a simple design. So there's a Leafeon, Vaporeon, and then Jolteon. Of course, Jolteon, my favorite EV evolution of all time. And then here are some examples of the Radiant collection cards from this set. Here's a Flareon. Really like the Flareon EX full art from the set. Features the 3 original EV evolutions on it. And then here is the Pikachu. And this is a very popular card with collectors. A lot of people are fans of Pikachu full art. And here's what I'm talking about, RC29 of RC32. You can see Radiant collection. And then I'll give you a close-up look on one of the Generations cards. You can see what the set symbol looks like. That's how you identify Generations cards. So there is my 5th favorite set, sort of going in detail with each set and why that set is one of my favorites. So that's my 5th favorite set. My 4th favorite set in the XY series of sets is Ancient Origins. And personally, I put over 1,000 hours into Pokemon Crystal, so that mainly dealt with the 2nd generation of Pokemon, and Ancient Origins includes several 2nd generation Pokemon, Ampharos, Tyranitar, and Lugia. Of course, Mega Ampharos and Mega Tyranitar are also in this set, so I can show some of those cards now. So here's the Ampharos, the Tyranitar, the Mega Tyranitar, and then the Lugia EX full art. And another reason I like this set is it includes both gold colored Mega EX full art cards as well as secret rare trainers. And I have all 3 from this set. Really, this is what makes this set a favorite of mine, is these 3 cards I'm showing here. So there is the Primal Groudon EX, and if you remember watching any of my Ancient Origins openings, I pulled a ton of this card specifically. Probably my favorite of the 3 would be this Primal Kyogre EX full art, of course in Mega Evolution, and then there is the Mega Rayquaza EX full art. I would say that Kyogre, I only have one of in my collection. I have multiples of the other two. And then here's an example of the secret rares in the set in the secret rare trainer. Really love any card that has gold on it, like those last 4 cards that I just showed. So, Ancient Origins, my 4th favorite set. Now getting into the top 3, my 3rd favorite set would be BREAKpoint. And my 2nd and 3rd sets in the XY series of sets, favorite 2nd and 3rd sets, really were pretty tough. I could have easily mixed both of these around. So BREAKpoint, again, features a lot of 2nd generation Pokemon as well as some 1st generation. It is the 2nd XY Break series set. And this set is based around Gyarados and Mega Gyarados. Big fan, like I mentioned with the previous set, of the gold-colored Ultra Rares. Here is the secret rare from BREAKpoint, Gyarados EX Full Art, a shiny version of Gyarados as well. And then another reason I like this set is that it has Greninja Break, one of the best break cards out there. Pretty valuable card right here. It's worth about $15 to $20. So Greninja Break, a very good ability on it. And then some of the Pokemon in this set I'm a big fan of. 2nd generation Pokemon mainly. There's Espeon, Scizor, Mega Scizor, Ho-Oh, and then several other 2nd generation Pokemon. So here's Espeon EX Full Art. Big fan of a lot of the Eevee evolutions, as you can tell so far with this list. There's a Scizor EX Full Art. I believe Scizor was probably in my top 5 for the first 5 Pokemon I got to level 100 when I played Pokemon Crystal a lot. My goals with the game is always to beat the game as quickly as possible and to get as many level 100 Pokemon as possible. And then has to be my favorite card from this set is the Ho-Oh EX Full Art. And don't have many of these in my collection, as you'll notice is badly miscut up here. Pretty short border on the top, but definitely my favorite card from the set. Just a beautiful card overall. So there's my 3rd favorite set. 2nd favorite set is quite similar to BREAKpoint, like I mentioned. My 2nd favorite set is Fates Collide. And this is the 3rd XY Break series set, so one set after BREAKpoint. This set is based around Alakazam and Mega Alakazam, so similar to BREAKpoint, being based around a 1st generation Pokemon. And this one here has that same secret rare of that featured Pokemon, so Alakazam EX Full Art. And then here's the Mega Alakazam EX Full Art. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Mega Evolutions. Sort of glad to see in Sun and Moon that, at least for now, they do not have Mega GX cards. We'll see with future sets. And then this set is the first to include Zygarde. And I know Zygarde's pretty good in the TCG. The Zygarde EX tin's in high demand. The prices are pretty high for that tin just because of how good this card is. And then, again, this is another set with some Eevee evolutions and then some 2nd generation Pokemon. So here is Glaceon or Glaceon. I pronounce it Glaceon. Not exactly sure on the correct pronunciation, but Glaceon EX Full Art. So an Eevee evolution there. Probably my favorite card from this set in Umbreon EX Full Art. Jolteon's probably my favorite Eevee evolution of all time, but Umbreon is right behind that. I just give the nod to Jolteon because it was in the 1st generation. So here's the Umbreon EX Full Art. And then here's a Genesect EX Full Art. I like this card because it was the featured Pokemon in Plasma Blast, so it was nice to see this card in EX Full Art form again. Then a big fan of the Team Rocket's Handiwork Full Art Trainer from this set. I like when the Pokemon TCG expansions feature characters from the Pokemon anime. Watched a lot of the early seasons of Pokemon, of course, Team Rocket in that. Would like to see Jesse and James in there. I know some of the older trainers have some of those characters in it. So that is my 2nd favorite XY series set. And if you've watched my channel for any time at all, you should know what my favorite XY series set is. And for battlers of the TCG, this isn't a very good set. But for collectors, I am a huge fan of Evolutions. And Evolutions, the final XY series set, and it includes mainly modernized / updated reprints of base set cards. So I'll show a couple of holos here. that are base set reprints. The one downfall of this set is that it does not include Alakazam, Blastoise, or Venusaur as holos, which is a little bit disappointing, but I was happy with the set overall. So there is a Chansey holo, and then I wanted to include this Gyarados holo. It's called a Bleeding Holo card, or a Bleeding Edge holo. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the entire card has a holofoil pattern to it. There you go. You can see it just a little bit on camera there. The entire card has that, and I believe every holo card from this set is available in forms like this. Pretty valuable for these cards, so I was happy to pull just this one. I have almost 100 holos from this set, and this is the only one that I have like this. And of course, Gyarados from base set was the first card that I ever had in my collection. So here's another base set reprint holo card. Really updated HP, and then the moves are updated as well as how much damage they do. Then of course, the main reason that I'm a huge fan of this set, Charizard is my favorite Pokemon of all time, and here is the Charizard reprint from Evolutions. Went out and bought, I believe, 10 of these right away when the set was released. These have already increased in value. I think I paid about $10 per holo card. They're worth $15 to $20 now. And that's both in holo, and then all of the holo cards also come in rare reverse holo form as well. So another reason I like this set is because of the touch of gold on all of the ultra rares. This is another set that reprints X, Y, and Flash Fire Ultra Rare. So there's Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard, all in regular EX and Mega EX. So there is the Venusaur, the Charizard, and then the Blastoise. So they did this instead of including the Venusaur and Blastoise holos, which is a little bit disappointing. And then another one I think really looks cool is a Mewtwo EX. Of course, EX cards weren't in base set, so this set isn't a direct clone from it. And then I've always been a huge fan of Dragonite, and this is one of my favorite cards from this set, the Dragonite EX Full Art. Pretty good in the TCG as well, but just a great looking card overall. And then I also have all three of the Mega Evolutions here. And again, this is originally from Flash Fire. So that is the Mega Charizard Y. There's Mega Blastoise and Mega Venusaur. And then this set also has some characters from the first few seasons of Pokemon, Brock and Misty, as full art trainers, so another reason I like this set. So there's Brock's Grit, Misty's Determination. And then this set, what I like about this set is that you can get secret rares in the uncommon slots of packs. I wish the secret rares were holos, but here are a couple of my favorites from this set. There's a Surfing Pikachu and a Flying Pikachu. So there you have it. There are my top 5 favorite XY series sets. Again, this just is my personal opinion, and this is more from a collector's point of view, not so much how good these sets are in the TCG. So if you have your own opinions on your favorite sets, definitely feel free to comment on this video with your list, or you can make a video on your own channel showing your favorite cards. So again, my top 5 favorite: number 1, Evolutions; number 2, Fates Collide; 3, Breakpoint; 4, Ancient Origins; and 5 is Generations. So there you have it. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, before you go, check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages. And stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.